Got this machine just about put back together other than the deck. The deck is over there and I still have lots of work to do on the deck, but I've got this machine otherwise put back together. So I've got to put the seat back on. I've got to figure out some kind of battery situation here. I opened the crankcase on this mower, on this engine, and I cleaned it all the way out, replaced the gasket on the crankcase or the sump. I also replaced the bushing or the gasket for the drive shaft coming out of the engine. So now I just need to put some oil in there. There is no oil in the engine at all. It's totally clean in there, so I'm hoping I can just put some oil in here. Probably been about 1.5 years since I fired this engine. Last time I fired this engine, it was awesome. The result was so freaking awesome. So I poured quite a bit of gas down in the carburetor there, probably a little bit too much. But it was turning over, so that was a good sign. So I'm gonna try it again. So would you look at that? That's like a freaking 30-year-old machine started. It probably hasn't run in like 15 or 20 years, and I just got that thing going with minimal work. Doesn't look like it's seated in there right. So this has been a slow project because I'd work on it and then I realized I need to order parts. So then I'd wait for parts and I'd work on it some more and then I'd order some more parts. And it just kind of took a long time. So I did take a break all last summer from working on this. I wanted to work outside, not inside. We're almost to that point where it's time to work outside again. So I want to get this thing done so I can go back outside. All right, so I got this battery here. I'm gonna hook it up to my engine. See if I can get a good connection there, like that. Hook up my ground. Just need to hook up the negative to the battery here like that. There's no fuel in the gas tank, but I just want to crank the engine just a little bit. I've rewired this whole motor, so there is no safety switches on here except for the engine is not going to start if it's not in neutral. That's the only safety switch that I hooked up is this one right here. So we should just be able to crank this and it should go. Ooh, nothing. Very bad. Let's try hooking up the positive right to the solenoid. So I got an electrical issue, so then let's hook up this right here. So it turns over. I'm gonna put a little bit of gas in here and I'm gonna try firing it up and see what happens. I don't know if the carb's adjusted properly, I'm sure it's not. Ethanol-free gas. And I'm gonna see if this thing fires. I've got gas in there now. So that didn't work. Maybe this is cranked down. Maybe no gas is getting in there. Maybe that's what this is. Yeah, it's probably the on-off switch for the gas. No gas is getting in. That would do it. So let's try to start this again. Now I've got the gas valve open. The key is to the on position and should be able to just, I think it's gonna start. Let's try this. It's blowing fuel. Ooh, it's so close. It's so close. But that thing's pissing me off. It turned the choke off. Try it now, choke off. That's freaking awesome, man! That's so awesome! Okay, so I got the key. That's working right. Man, that is just absolutely fantastic. You gotta turn the key on here, and then I think I might have a bad solenoid. gosh, that is just so rewarding, I tell you what. It doesn't want to go. Oh, that's so frustrating. It's awesome and then it's frustrating. Positive, negativo. I think the carb needs to be adjusted for sure. I don't know how to do that, but let's just put some starting fluid in there and give it a old hee-ho shot. Wonder if I'm not getting good spark. So I got this other plug here. I don't know what it's for, but it looks way different than the existing plug. Looks bigger, beefier. Not exactly sure. I'm gonna try putting this one in, see what happens here. Let's turn the gas on. Turn the choke on and fire it. Well, so it looks to me like this needle's dirty. I don't even know how that's possible for it to get dirty. I thought that was a hole right there, but it looks just like it's corrosion. So I may have to get one of those Chinesium carbs, and I really don't want to get one of those because it's not the original. You know what's the biggest pisser offer of this whole freaking night? The key has to be in the on position. I'm not getting spark. Why? Because the magneto's grounding me out. Gosh dang it. Oh, that's so incredibly frustrating. So I think I got it, folks. The secret to getting this thing started is you gotta put the key in the on position. Let's go for it. Here. So I just kind of wanted to run it a little bit dry before I store it for the night. So this looks and smells like success. I can smell it in the air. I'm very happy with how this thing is going, and I finally got it going. So I just need to install a battery. Got to figure out what's wrong with the solenoid, why it's not working. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.